Looking out the window across the terrain where I used to camp out, I remember fighting, crying, drinking, waiting, watching others live. Caused some wrestle with that upper middle class suburbia, balconies overlooking that river that flows with broken humanity, drunk, crying out, singing out to the moonlight. Oh God, here we are.
All alone, you're hiding in plain sight. All alone, you're crying through the night. And you can't explain your life.
Many of us have never considered, but imagine yourself if all of a sudden the rug was pulled out from under you. You had no car, you had no home. Where would you go? You have family, you may have friends that you can count on, but at some point you may need somebody to give you a hand. And here at the Bethlehem Inn, we are offering that hope and that ability.
The Bethlehem Inn, shelter with a purpose. Whether it's a family or an individual, everyone is given a 30-day stay, which can be extended depending on the need. Along with rules and structure to help create a safe and secure environment, residents are given 3 meals a day, a hot shower, and a warm bed. They also take an active role in the operation of the inn by serving meals, doing laundry, running the front desk, and partaking in other day-to-day duties. While here, residents have the security of shelter and a path to help rebuild their lives.
The Bethlehem Inn is the only resource for families that are in an emergent need to get shelter here in Bend.
Everyone who comes to the Bethlehem Inn is essentially in crisis. It's the nature of the circumstances when you lack that most basic thing, shelter. So when folks come here, essentially what they're looking for is a way to survive for that day. The population shifts on a daily basis. Any given night we may have as many as 70 to 75 people here, and that includes 5 family units that are usually full.
The Bethlehem Inn has a full-time case management staff to assist individuals and families. Through our partnerships with local organizations, there is a whole community of support services available to our residents. By offering on-site services such as 12-step programs and classes on topics like rent preparedness and sensible parenting, we are able to exponentially impact each individual life in immediate and long-term ways.
It's making sure that people, when they do leave here, move to a situation that is more stable than when they came here. So our goal is always stability, always for someone to be able to get the resources while they're here, whether that's classes we offer, whether that's access to other agencies, or being plugged into the VA, or being plugged into Neighbor Impact. We try to act as that doorway so that people can access the services that they need in order to survive.
Many people are just looking for that segue, that opportunity that will help them get back on the right track again and making decisions that will help them become a sustainable, contributing member of the society.
They've directed me and helped to hook me up with resources to get new glasses through the Lions Club, and to learn healthier, new, constructive, creative ways to deal with life.
The vast majority of our support comes from concerned, caring individuals who believe, as do we, in the necessity of hope. With no direct funding from the government, the Bethlehem Inn relies on these local dollars and contributions to continue doing what we do. We graciously welcome hope in its various forms. Dinners prepared and served to our residents 365 days of the year, neighborhoods and schools coming together for a can and bottle drive, a donation of canned goods or sleeping bags, a single volunteer who answers phones at the front desk. Hope is the gift packaged in a smile, an encouraging word, a hug.
The staff was so caring, and they genuinely cared about me, and it gave me the ability to care about myself again, and it saved my life, and I can't say enough good things about them.
That the Bethlehem Inn isn't just nice, it's absolutely necessary. It is the difference between life and death for some people. There is no other service like it anywhere in Central Oregon.
If the Bethlehem Inn didn't exist, it would be a harsh reality for families and individuals. There'd be more people sleeping outside, more people sleeping in their cars. There'd be death because of the cold winters and the cold, even summer nights. It would have huge impact.
This window is framed in at the Bethlehem Inn, where I came for food, help, shelter. I stand here today, sober, hopeful, feeling, living life today. I look across that terrain. I see that tree on that hill so long ago, that one who gave his life for me, so that I could live life free, sober me. There was no room for him at the inn, born in a manger so I could one day have a room at this inn and walk out happy, joyous, and free. Thank you, God. Thank you, Bethlehem Inn. Tony A. LaFoe, 3/14/12.